Well, our resident skeptic back today talking about the link between religion and healthy choices. Mainly the belief that religious people tend to make better choices all in. Well, our skeptic claims it has nothing to do with God. Michael Shermer is the founding publisher of Skeptic magazine, and it's a delight to see you. You're one of our favorite guests in the neighborhood.
Nice to be back.
So you don't dispute that those who live inside of some religious practice do tend to have health benefits, do tend to have a variety of social benefits. You just say that the reason that they have those benefits has nothing to do with God. Explain.
Right. Well, so for about 20 years now, we've been encountering data that shows religious people are happier, they live longer. By about 7 years, they have fewer diseases, generally healthier. So, but we have to operationally define what it means to be religious. Is it the helping hand of God reaching down into your DNA or fixing your cholesterol or helping your kidneys, or what is it that's actually happening? And so it turns out it doesn't matter whether you believe in this God or that God or whatever. It's belonging to a social community of some kind that gives you what we call social capital, that it gives you a sense of belonging, and more importantly, that somebody cares about you and is watching. That is helping you get some feedback on what we call self-control or willpower. So whether you eat the cheesecake or not may depend on whether you have somebody sitting there saying, Dylan, remember you were going to try to lose
when you were vegan?
Yeah, right. And you go, oh, yeah, shoot. So you put it away.
Right.
Just having somebody there to remind you. We know that simple experiments, for example, in an office where they have a little basket of donuts or whatever, and it's a volunteer, you put a buck in the bucket if you want to, partake of one, right? So it's voluntary. So if you put a pair of eyes above it, people are more likely to give the dollar for the donut. Just the
image, just the picture of eyeball.
Right. Or a mirror. There you are. Oh, yeah, that's right. I better. Just having something remind you increases our morality, our sense of
But does it matter what if I'm a member of the Pit Bull Association of America or the Organic Gardening Club?
Well,
does it matter?
Yeah.
Where's the line?
Well, the Pit Bull Club or the Gardening Club, all that's good social capital. Religion, we have to remember, has had 4,000-year head start on the Gardening Club, right? So they have it down pretty good on reminding people every week. I mean, one of the reasons to go to church services is not just to hear about some story, right? It's the community, and to remind, don't forget, be good, don't forget to vote, don't forget to take care of each other, don't forget to think about our loved ones. It's just reminders of self-control. There's a study that just came out today, just by chance. I got on my way down here, published in Psychological Science, one of the most prestigious experimental psych journals. Kevin Rounding, Queen's University, and his colleagues did this study in which they primed subjects to be reminded of God, religion, spirituality, or whatever on these little scrambled word sentences. You have to take scrambled words and put them into a sentence, and they either had the word God or spirit or religion in there, or they didn't. And those that were primed or to think about God were more likely to be able to endure some uncomfortable task. They were better able to delay gratification. Like if you can come back tomorrow and pick up your $5 for doing the experiment, or you can come back next week and get $6. This is a basic experimental behavior thing, right? So people will then delay gratification if they're reminded of God. So God beliefs, belonging to religion, reminds us that there's a long-term goal in life, that being healthy is good.
It creates a tolerance for frustrating and disruptive things that is easier to navigate when you have a strong community around you.
That's right. That's why when we exercise, it's always good to meet somebody at the gym, so at a time, right? Because you'll delay it otherwise.
As I have.
He says we all do.
Nice to see you. The latest issue of Skeptic magazine is out. Climate change Q&A on the cover. So actually, you said that you wanted to... What were you going to put on the cover?
Well, we were going to put... we should have put a breathfeeding woman on there.
That's what's selling, right?
I know. I didn't realize. Global warming, that's cold compared to breastfeeding.
Not intriguing. Check it out. Skeptic magazine. You can see the editor here.
Nice to see you again.
Michael.